Hello, and welcome back to Double Space Telescope. I'm Kellen, and this is Romeo. Let's get right into it.
I wanted to say it again, but I stopped myself.
What?
The meme.
What?
Let's get this shit. Ah,
No.
top of the morning.
Oh my
Top of
god.
the. This meme is dead. All right.
Oh, it's been dead.
Oh
Oh my god.
man, we are sick.
It's just the winter coming in.
No, it's impossible.
Ugh.
My fucking I like to brag and shit, so my immune system is like pretty fucking good. I think. I haven't been to a doctor in years, so but I'm an expert.
I don't know.
No,
I
what
don't
I'm
know if
saying
that
like
means anything.
it's rarely I don't know, I'm just making talk, man. I
I know.
I'm just I rarely get sick, but when I do get sick, it like hits me like a train.
It seems like around this time of year that happens to me.
I haven't gotten sick in maybe 2, 3 years, but I feel like now saying that, let me knock on some wood because I'm just tempting my fate right now.
The last time I got sick was probably like 2 years ago when I went to a Christmas party. I was like, fucking,
Yikes.
then I never went to another Christmas party. Like, fuck that. Wasn't, well, also COVID.
Yeah, COVID do be like that.
I got the fucking flu from a Christmas party.
Yeah, 'cause there's a lot of people getting a flu around, like near me, especially at work.
Fuck. You don't, all the symptoms are like pretty similar to COVID too, so you never know.
Yeah, exactly. I had these people that I'm like work with. They were like, "Yeah, don't worry, it's just the flu." I took a COVID test before coming in. And yeah, it's just the flu.
Fucking hell.
So yikes. Kind of sad that we have to there's like self-testing like COVID test kits now that people like most of the time have at their house, just to be like, I don't have it. I'm fine.
I don't think that's sad. I think that's pretty useful.
It's
I
it's
wonder how
nice.
expensive they are
It's
though.
nice. They're expensive because I have a couple kits, but in my opinion, it's sad because like I said, this could have all been avoided.
I don't know if it could have or not.
It could have with herd immunity and all that shit. Nah, let's not get fucking political and shit. All right, let's talk meats.
Meats.
Yeah, Arby's.
Okay. I had a buffalo chicken sandwich today.
I had sunny side up eggs because I didn't get up. I got up like maybe an hour or two ago.
I guess that's sort of meat.
Sort of. It's pre meat.
It's liquid meat.
pre pre liquid meat. That doesn't sound good at all.
Uh,
Hmm. How you
that
been,
is
man?
pretty gross.
How you been? How you
Uh,
been?
I've been good. I haven't been working over the past like 3 days because we've been running out of work. It's been pretty swag money.
Nice.
I've been my parents are like, "Oh, you sure you're all right staying at home?" I was like, "Yes." I would just want a little break. The last time I had a break was vacation, of which I did not get paid because I'm a temp. And then after that, I got what was it? I got a migraine for like 2 days straight and couldn't come into work. So it's nice to be off on my own time and not sick.
Mhm.
I'm also suffering for a little bit of Romeoitis. I'm like near the end of Psychonauts 2, and I haven't touched it. I put it down just to give it a break because I played like 3 days straight of it.
It'd be like that, man. I know it's like it sucks because you're like that's literally all you play for like the next few days, and then literally as you're getting close to the end, you're just like, let me take a bit of a break, and then you, for me, it's always I don't come back. I
It's
really wish I didn't do that, and I know I can change that, but I'm just lazy.
it depends on the game too, because if I put I was playing Fallout New Vegas or something like that like a year ago and I put it down and then like maybe a month later I came back to it. I was like, I don't remember anything and I kind of want to start a new session now. I
Well,
want to start a new game.
that was sort of the problem with me in Outer Worlds.
Yeah.
because or any like heavy story open world. Well, not really. You know what I mean.
Yeah,
Those types of games
highly
are
customizable.
they're really hard to get back into if you drop it.
It almost makes me wish there was like a catch-up feature, like an episodic, like little like
Yeah,
last time on blah blah blah, and then it
yeah,
shows you all the stuff that you did, so you kind of remember in a way.
it would be nice.
That'd be a fun game mechanic.
No,
Yeah,
okay,
you're wrong.
all right. I
Objectively,
can't fucking. You can't let me have one.
nope.
All right. Well, I will tell you how I've been. I've been,
Did I
vibing.
ask though?
Okay.
Vibing, yeah, you're going back to old ways, vibing,
What do you mean? What's wrong
chilling
with
and
vibing?
vibing.
What's wrong with vibing?
You can't be vibing all the time.
I, I'm vibing right now.
What I'm trying to say is, I want you to be miserable like me.
No thanks.
Hmm.
I've been, just the usual boring old me. Work, school. I should have the next week off since, Thanksgiving.
Oh shit, is that next week?
Yes, I lost track of that too. I got reminded by someone
What
that
day is it?
I don't know. It's on a Thursday, 25th maybe.
That'll do. I'm not going to my relative's house this year because my dad has work and COVID.
Wait, he has COVID. Yikes.
No, he does. No, I'm saying COVID in general.
Oh, okay.
We might go to my grandparents' house, but
Gotcha.
just not on Thursday.
This is killing me now. Hey Siri, what day is Thanksgiving on?
Thanksgiving is on Thursday, the 25th of November, 2021.
Ah, it is on
British
something.
Siri, huh? Kind of
British
cringe.
British Siri. I like
British Siri.
I cannot. Hold up. Hold up.
I want a Cockney male Siri.
Shut up. Cough.
Today is
Coughs
the
away from the
Thursday, 25th of November.
I would love
You
a Siri.
fucking
I
wanker.
would love a Siri accent with that.
The Cockney male Siri. It's,
Well, there's
wait, you fuck up, it's your alarm.
this is kind of like it's slowly becoming my favorite like accent, mostly because my AI buddy in Halo Infinite, which came out recently as of the day of this recording, 2 days ago. The base one is like some Cockney like accent, like his name's Butler. And
Butler.
he's really cool. I like him. And then there's this other AI that sounds like Sonic.
What the fuck? Why would they do that?
What do you mean? It's rad.
It's
Then
something.
And then there's some like, I don't know, some lady. Why the fuck would I have a lady AI? Cringe.
Some lady.
I'm funny.
Who would want a lady AI in Halo? That's bad.
That's cringe, man. I'm having a bit of a bevy right now. By bevy, I mean a Sprite.
I was gonna say it's a little bit too early to be drinking.
No, I'm having a Sprite.
I'm having a Dr. Pepper.
Well, that's a little rambling. Nice little ramble sesh. I'll ramble again later here in a couple minutes because I'm all rambled out. So, my favorite game, thanks for asking again. You're really setting me up for these, man. Is Halo Infinite right now. No surprise, because I'm somewhat of a Halo fan, you could say.
Perhaps.
I wasn't there for like original Halo, like Combat Evolved or 2 or even 3 for the matter. I was late to those parties. I did eventually play through them all with a friend, but my first interaction with Halo in general was Halo Reach back in 2012. The good old year of Froggy Fresh.
Actually, it was Krispy Kreme back then, so fake fan.
Okay.
Fucking
not
idiot.
One, not one. I can't have one, dude.
No,
So,
you can't have one.
So Halo Reach came out in 2012. And I remember that's when I got my first like actual like online console, a 360. Actually no, technically like DS, but I mean,
Oh no.
not really. I mean, I did online trades, which was cool.
They have that back then
Yeah, you traded nudes and shit like that on your DS.
with your Pokemon. My God.
I So that was my first console, and that's where I like met like a good amount of buddies from school and shit like that, through these like community events and like Halo nights and shit like that. So fast forward to now, because the track record has not been good. I mean, Halo 4 was fine. I like the story. Never mind. I played through it recently. It's not that great.
The music was fantastic as usual.
Yeah, music's always good.
That really doesn't have anything to do with the game though. It's
Halo 5 is just God. I like the gunplay. I fucking hated the story so much.
it was definitely false advertising.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of made you like it gave you this idea of like through the trailers, of course. The trailers were amazing to me, but it gave you this idea that you could choose what like sort of if you wanted to go with Locke or Chief. There was no choosing. It was just a straight path, and there was no choosing. And you played as Master Chief for like 5 levels, and Locke for like the majority in a Halo game.
A Halo game. Yep.
And it almost feels like they were trying to pass the torch on to Locke or something like that, and it failed miserably.
Yeah, no. Who the fuck wants to play as Locke?
I don't know.
Fuck no. Master Chief all the way. John.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Halo 5 was something. Like I said, don't get me wrong, I did like the gunplay a lot, but other modes like Warzone or whatever the hell they were trying to do with that was gross. So fast forward to now with Halo Infinite. Last year, it was supposed to come out last year, but with their gameplay demo that they premiered, it people weren't happy with it. I do admit it did need like a little bit more work. They shouldn't have released it yet. Ugh, fuck. I'm very like, maybe this. I'm really fucked right now.
What do you mean? Are you tired?
No, it's just I feel like I have to cough like a lot.
Oh.
But I don't want to at the same time because I don't feel like I.
Make some tea with honey. That'll solve it. Or gargle salt water. That's what I do. That works every time.
Salt water.
Gargle it.
Am I supposed to drive out to Panama City or something for that?
Just put salt in water, you fuck.
I'm fucking with you, man.
It's all the same thing.
So,
Fucking imagine. Someone did that.
Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Halo Infinite comes out. After like a year waiting, they improved it a little more. I don't know. I'm not really a graphics guy. I could really give two shits about it. But what I was really looking forward to was the multiplayer. And so I wish I could tell you how many hours I put in, but I put in a pretty good amount into Halo Infinite's multiplayer already.
So it's only multiplayer right now. The single player comes out like December.
December 18th? I may be wrong. I don't feel like asking Siri, but yeah, that comes out soon. I'll definitely also check out the campaign. There's a 5 minutes IGN like mini like how do you say like trailer for trailer. Fuck, I'm stupid.
A demo you watch.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna watch it because I want to be 100% like surprised by the story. Not be like, oh, this is gonna happen. So and yeah, multiplayer. I've done everything. I've done quick play. Or like quick play is basically just like every playlist, like Capture the Flag, Slayer, a stockpile, which is basically domination, which is control of the points. And oddball, big team battle. Big team battle is really fun. The grapple hook is stupid fun as well.
Oh,
I've
is that it's in that it's in
it's in
that game? It's on multiplayer.
yeah, it's on multiplayer. Some of the
Oh my
maps in
god.
some of the maps in the 4v4 have it. Not all the maps, but most of the time the big team battle maps have the grapple hook, and it is so fun. I've hijacked multiple vehicles. I've like literally looked up to the sky or look up to the roof while somebody thinks that he has the like I don't know that he's there. I'll do an immediate 180 because I'm on computer, so I can do that really fast. Hook to the ceiling. Um, they'll still be looking forward. I'll hook to the ceiling, hook to the ceiling, jump behind them, immediately turn back around, melee them in the back, and it's like a little. It's not really like humiliating, but it like really points it out. It's like the gaming taco ninja this player. How embarrassing!
Ninja.
And it's like when it says ninja and then like the like how embarrassing or yikes or something like that. It's like in highlighted yellow words, so it sticks out in the kill feed.
Let's say I would hope that it say that you ninja'd someone and then it'd play a clip from Ninja's stream that he posted 24 hours ago.
No.
It's a constant updated people want to do the ninja stuff now because you can just look at Ninja stream through Halo.
Halo's just a ninja broadcast.
Pretty much every time you get a ninja kill.
Ninja
God.
kill.
That makes me so glad that Halo like Infinite got delayed as much as it did, so Halo or like Ninja is not relevant anymore.
No, he's not, but I mean, I imagine the dude doesn't care. Man makes a lot
Oh
of
no,
money.
he got
He's
his
set.
fucking
He's set
he
for
got his
life.
fill. He got his fucking fill and then some.
So yeah, go check out Halo Infinite. Please do. All right, and not done yet. One last thing. Just a little brag. I don't even think it's like worthy to brag or anything, but I played ranked and I ranked myself on I played 10 matches. Kept getting into like 3 or 4 matches where like someone in our team would leave before it started, so it was a 3v4. That was fun.
Damn,
That was really fun. And
that's
then
pretty epic.
and then I ran into some people that are genuinely really good, and oh my god, I got my ass handed to. And I consider myself a pretty like decent Halo player. I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing. So I qualified for like Platinum 4. I think that's like mid tier plat. Yeah, I think it's bronze, silver, gold, plat, diamond, onyx, and then I think that's that for now.
Onyx?
Onyx. Yeah, I
Isn't
don't
that low tier technically?
know. It's the highest of the high. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I haven't really looked
When
into
saying
the
in
ranking.
Stone's terms, Onyx is not that useful.
Onyx is epic. What do you
Onyx is a Pokemon.
mean? It is. You think that's why they named him Onyx?
Because he's not. He's
Because
just
he's a
made of
rock.
stone and he doesn't look like an Onyx at all.
Uh,
But
all right, that's my whole spiel.
alright.
What about you, man? What's your favorite form of multimedia?
I did not play. I mean, I've been playing Minecraft, but everyone knows what the fuck that is, so no point in that.
I don't know what that.
But in terms of media, I've been listening to. I literally finished probably last week. I do it when I'm just like working because my work is I'm working on a machine by myself all day, pretty much. So I can listen to music or whatever. They don't care, which is pretty cool, I guess. Um, but I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks and stuff like that. I finished The Hobbit in its entirety last
Wow.
week.
Yeah.
Probably like 8 hours worth of content in audiobook form.
Bruh.
I started I finished part one of Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Rings. It's like one of two basically. It's just the first fucking book is super long, but I'm on part two of Fellowship of the Ring. And then I was like, you know what? I think it was Monday because I was like, well, I don't have work tomorrow. So I was like, what am I? Everyone's fucking dead on Mondays. So I was like, I don't have D&D tonight. So what should I do instead? Since I'm so used to being up this late. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna crack open my Lord of the Rings extended edition. And so I cracked open that and I watched Fellowship of the Ring in its entirety, 2 discs that whole
Wow.
day. and it took like several hours.
Oh yeah, those are extended editions. They're like they add so much content. I've never seen them, but they add like so much. Like the reason it's like cut because it was literally way too long for
Yeah.
movie theaters.
Yeah, they
But
didn't have enough like film back then to do it. I don't think they did digital film back then.
but the thing is that these extended editions like include like it's not really unnecessary, but it's like neat little like oh you know
Oh yeah, it's like behind the scenes stuff because the director like knew what he was doing and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna film fucking everything." There's literally like there's 2 discs for the main thing because it's part 1 and then part 2 of the. I think it adds like 30 minutes of content, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it actually is. um, in terms of movies, I think it's like Fellowship of the Ring is already like 3 hours or something like that, pretty much, and it's like 3 hours and 30 minutes.
yep
And then it
it's a
adds
long
like the
boy.
behind the scenes stuff, um, included like what they just a lot of commentary and stuff of what they had in the book versus what they had in the movie and why they cut this stuff out, and it's very interesting.
Is
I
it?
think it is. It's interesting reading because it's interesting reading the book and then going to the movie and be like, what the fuck? Because like in the movie, it's Elijah Wood, and he's like 20 back then, but in the book, Bilbo's when Bilbo leaves, it's like several years later. Like he's like, what is it? Their coming of age is like 30 or something like that for hobbits. They're like to them teenagers are like 30,
Wow.
and then by the time they set out on the adventure, fucking Frodo's like 50 years old. It's like in the book they describe him having gray hair, so it's not like he's not Elijah Wood, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's different. It's just small stuff like that, but I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna finish part 2 in the audiobook of Fellowship of the Ring, and then I'm gonna start reading Two Towers, and then I'll go back to the movie. I'm just gonna like flip back to the audiobook in the movie. It's gonna be grueling and it's gonna be longer than it should have been, but I think it's gonna be fun.
Sounds really cool. Like I said, I've been meaning to watch movies. That's probably what I'll do next week. Probably not really. I mean, I would
You're
want
not gonna
to.
do it.
Yeah, no, I won't.
You need
Because
the
I don't know. I've been really meaning to watch them, and the reason I'm even like consider the possibility of next week is because it's Thanksgiving week, the week of giving and thinking. Hence the name.
that's the reason. I don't
No,
know the fucking reason.
it's pilgrims and Native Americans and sure being buddy buddies, but turns out that they weren't buddy buddies.
No, the pilgrims gave them smallpox, and then they thanked them by dying.
And then they gave them head.
Arrowheads.
Haha.
Actually, they scalped them. That's another head.
Yikes.
I think that's like the worst thing in history is scalping. That just that like makes me shudder inside.
Gross. Because it's
It's just
literally like,
oh.
I don't know. That's fucking weird.
I know this sounds really cringe, but you could scalp people in like Assassin's Creed 3 if I remember correctly.
How's that
It's
cringe?
just like
That's just the game, my man.
I know that, but I was saying it's cringe that I remember that, and
Oh.
that was like the first time I had like actually thought about it before what scalping was, because before it's just like in the history books it says they scalped people. It was like, oh, they just cut their hair.
No, no, that's not what
No,
no.
it's
My first, I like, because I thought the same way when I heard like scalp. Oh, this man was scalped and shit like that. I was like, oh, they just gave him a nice little buzz cut, a fresh cut.
they embarrassed them in front of the boys.
No, my first seeing of like what that really was in what was that movie by Quentin Tarantino? This is
The cowboy movie
No, it's that movie where
wasn't
two
Kill Bill.
brothers.
Two
and they're running.
brothers, and they're running from a meteor or an asteroid.
I don't know the rest. I need to remember the rest of that, like the whole thing.
That's such a long monologue. It's like
But
3
it's
minutes
good.
long.
But it's good.
I don't know. I don't
Inglorious
know.
Bastards. That's the name of the
Oh,
movie.
that's the one. What
Yeah.
the fuck? Oh, yeah. You're right. They
Yeah,
did
there's
scout people in
there's
World
this
War II.
no, you literally there's a scene where it's like, let's scalp him, and then literally like pulls out his knife, and little old like I think 15 or 14-year-old me was like, oh, that hurts. That hurts to look at.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, in that movie, you could see his skull.
Yes.
Holy shit. That makes me want to watch that movie again.
It's a really good movie. It's one of my favorites. I love Quentin Tarantino movies.
Also makes me want to play Assassin's Creed 3 for some reason.
Fuck, what's that? Fuck? I can't remember the song. The one that Smosh did. Tomahawk something.
I don't want to remember it.
Remember. Oh, it's killing me now. I'm gonna listen to it later.
Alright, I know it, but I didn't want to say it.
Tomahawk chop is my death blow.
That's the
Tomahawk.
one.
Tomahawk.
But this, before that, it's how many fools can I kill today? Too many to count, don't get in my way.
God, the good years.
That was me back then.
Oh, Smosh. Are they still up? Are
Damn.
they still a thing?
I don't know about
think
the
they
main
are.
channel.
I think they are, but it's not like the same people, obviously.
No, they both quit. I'm pretty sure. That's why Ian was on fucking Cold
Ellen?
Ones.
Oh. God, could you imagine?
What?
Ian on Ellen?
Ian on Ellen?
Yes.
She's lesbian.
It would work.
What do you? No, she wouldn't like that.
Ian's not a girl? The fuck?
Uh,
Uh-oh.
only guys can have bowl cuts. Excuse me.
Alright. I went first, right? For video game slash multimedia. Sir, I'm speaking.
Sorry.
So you go first for music.
Music makes me lose control. Okay,
God,
let's go.
That was hot.
I'm drinking a soda.
I'm drinking one too, but I'm not perfect. Whatever. Go.
It doesn't matter. It's the Dr. Pepper. Pepper making me lose control. All right. I think I. No.
How do we
I
know
told
that
you
Dr.
that I.
Pepper actually has his doctorate's degree?
I
He could be faking it.
mean, it comes with a certificate and every.
Are you sure about that?
It does.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, it does. It's wrapped around the. Like, if you get a big, like, can thing, it's like the cardboard around it.
I
You
don't.
just gotta look at it next time. You gotta believe me. My song choice, and it's not because I'm choosing this last second, but I told you last week that I'd be doing this, and I'm gonna do Freddie Dredd. Another
Dredd?
kind of, yeah,
Who?
Dredd, Dredd,
Ah, Dredd.
and he's another kind of smaller artist, I'd say, even though he's got some really good.
He's got like a good like listener count already, but it's
Yeah.
still like it's not something you'd hear in the radio or any shit like that.
Holy shit! Yeah, he has 103 million listens to some of his
No,
songs.
that's what I'm saying because the same thing I said last week when I was like, yeah, rap's like small artist, and I look at his like listening, and it's like over 500,000. I'm like, maybe he's not small.
Well, the thing is with those guys is they may be big on Spotify, but in terms of like people actually looking into their actual art and stuff like that, it kind of dives off. Because if you look at his popular stuff, it's like 103 million, and then look at his like
Other
stuff, and
smaller
it's like
releases, only like a
it's,
couple
um,
10,000, 100,000
yeah,
maybe.
people don't really go deep diving
No,
into.
yeah, I understand the same. I don't know. To those types of artists, for example, last week for me, he had like 23 million on this one song, but then he had like 50,000 on another, and then 86,000 on another track. It's like they have this one song that everyone knows. but then like the more of their discography. That's the name. It's
Yeah.
like lesser known.
Well, I just know that Freddie's song "Opal" was like a TikTok meme for like a month, and I was like, oh, because I had heard it before the meme. I was like,
Well, it's kind of like a blessing and a curse, sort of with like those sort of things. Even let's say for like TikTok, because it's like it brings new people to that artist.
it does, but then
However
you
cringe it
just kind
is.
of like equate. It just kind of ruins it for me. For some reason, my mind equates it with TikTok, and I like the song less, which sounds kind of shitty, but
No, I used to be the same way with like I used to think TikTok was cringe.
I
Now
still do.
it's still my main source of memes now.
Honestly, it's just everything is fucking cringe. I'd stay away from that shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna force you to get it or anything. If you don't like it, you don't like
Oh
it.
fuck that. I barely use YouTube anymore. It's just like
Ugh, I use YouTube a lot,
I don't
mostly for
want
like
to.
wikis or guides or help with like how to solve this one problem that I have for one of my assignments.
Well, I used to be a Twitch man, and then after all that shit that happened at Twitch, it's just like, wow, you're making YouTube look real pleasant right now in
Looking,
comparison.
making YouTube looking like a snack right now.
Making YouTube look like a non-pedophile ring over here. All right, that's a little bit too political. I'm getting off that. But I'm not gonna recommend an album because I don't. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna shut it down and say that I don't like a particular album, but I like songs and singles from albums and stuff. He does more singles than he does albums, if I'm being honest. Anyway, but I thought the song that we could listen to today is. I was thinking we could do Evil Fantasy since that's a good one.
Ooh, Evil Fantasy do be a good one. Hold
It
up.
is.
Let me pull up my Spotify as well because I don't have it open. Very
It's
unprofessional.
between Evil Fantasy or GTG. That
GTG.
one's yeah.
All right.
That's like the most popular one, but I'm doing a less popular one just because I feel like less people will know about it.
All right. Let's check it out then.
All right. Do you want me to count it down?
Yes, please. Hold up.
All right.
What was the name? Evil Fantasy, you said?
Yeah, Evil Fantasy.
I did not have it up.
Wow.
Alrighty, count
It's
it down.
almost as if I said the word and you had to type it in.
Well, I had to, not pay
It's not like
attention.
I told you ahead of time because it was last minute. All right. 3, 2, 1. All right.
Nice, nice.
This
Good
the
song.
new
Hold up.
wave.
Hold up.
it went to autoplay.
Yeah. Mine was going to Oh Darling.
And I went to Disco Type Beat, and it actually sounded pretty fire already. So I'm gonna add it to my playlist.
You heard 2 seconds of it.
I already have a good feeling about it. If I hate it,
All
then
right.
I'll just unlist it. All right.
'Cause-
Evil Fantasy. I remember you showed me this song during a little trip, a little vacation trip that we took.
little excursion under the sea.
It was and I remember, bruh, that was like the first time I heard that song, and it went fucking hard.
I know. Well, especially in like a car, you have all your stereos like surrounding you, so it's like it goes fucking hard. Especially when you slap that bass up.
God, I need to replace the right side speaker of my car.
You blow it out.
Yeah, the front right side, because
That doesn't fucking surprise me.
it sucks because I can't listen to any like bass heavy like beats and shit like that like comfortably because I blew it out by listening to like Initial D, I think. Like the soundtrack. Shut up.
Oh my god. It makes you wonder how like cars can do that. Like you think maybe it's an older model car, but I was gonna say you think that maybe they do, but maybe the new model cars like don't allow you to go past a certain base. You know,
Probably
to
not.
like prevent it from busting your fucking speakers out.
Well, my speakers are like stock, which are like my car is a Nissan Sentra. It's a 2012.
That's not too bad.
It's all right. So you know, it's
Got it with Halo Reach in a bundle.
came with Halo Reach.
Yeah.
All right, so my song is called Moby Dick. It's by this one feller named Jakey.
Jake.
Nakey Jakey, to be exact, if you want to be more specific. I listened to this song on my Discover Weekly once, and I was like, yo. I didn't actually. It wasn't Moby Dick. It was Saint Like. Saint Like was my first introduction to Jakey.
Christ like.
And yeah, it's good. And the reason I liked it is because on Saint Like he uses this one sample from this one game called Chrono Trigger. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of the exact sound, but it's like a clock when it hits midnight in the game, and it like plays the time clock, or like a little chime or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That chime, he like plays it on loop, but he manages to make a sick beat out of it, and it sounds so good. But after discovering that, I listened to Moby Dick, which was his most played song. And I checked it out. Yeah, it's really good.
You showed it to me. Oh, you didn't show it to me, but you put it on the
Oh,
list,
yeah.
YouTube list, and I liked it. I added it to my playlist like probably a month or two ago.
Yeah, his songs are like, the thing that sucks is that, all right, so his main thing for him, like career wise, he's more of like most of my shit I find is on YouTube, weirdly enough. But the thing is, I didn't know this man was like a YouTuber, to say exactly. He does like video essays, like donkey style, like, you know, video essays on like video games, or like the Scholastic Book Fair, just like literal random shit. But they're like really good videos that like he puts a ton of efforts into.
I think the sad part, I learned before the whole music thing. I learned about him because Matt did that one back when I still had a Twitter. Matt Watson did that viral video where he was drinking that beer on his phone, you know what I'm talking about, and then it panned over to Jakey and he was like, whoa.
Oh yeah.
And it had like 500k likes. I was like, why did that trend? Why did Matt drinking a fake beer trend?
That's hilarious,
laugh.
but it's funny.
You get a point. I guess I'll send you that tweet,
Yeah,
I guess. He
but-
literally pinned it.
No, yeah. I'll put it up on screen right now.
Our history here. You can see posters dating all the way back to 1914, our first year of production, and then we've kind of done what I
There you go.
I can fucking. How do I share this? Oh, there it is. I sent it to you.
No, the viewers already saw, but thanks for putting the link. That really helped me
It's
out.
really funny.
It is funny.
It's so funny. I like the part where he says "whoa." No, that's worth 500k likes. Oh my god.
So
So
what was
yeah,
I saying? He does his music career. It's like very short. He has like demos and stuff on YouTube on his channel, but his first song was Cafeteria, then Medium, then South Dakota, and Saint Like, then Moby Dick, and then his most recent one was Not Dead Yet.
so he's basically been just doing singles. He doesn't do albums like most
This,
indie people.
but the thing is, this is all an album. Like these songs that are out already, these are supposed to be all in an album, and it's
Oh wow.
the name of the album. This album has been like a huge project, and who knows when he's done with it because the name of each track is already listed, and like a less than half. This is like less than half, but I'm pretty sure his name of the album is called like Dead Friends or something like that.
Yep.
It's if you really want to get into his like story and stuff like that. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but he has these songs do have meaning. Like there is meaning behind them. Yeah, my personal favorites from him are Moby Dick, Saint Like, and South Dakota. Those all go hard.
I've only heard Moby Dick, but I'll keep listening.
It's very short. Like I said, his discography is literally like 5 or 6. It's 6. So you can get through them in like less than 30 minutes. Not even less than 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Let's say like 20 minutes. Alright, so enough blue balling, y'all. Let's check out Moby Dick.
Check it out.
3, 2, 1. Ooh, so good.
And it was pretty good, even though I've heard it before.
Well, some people have it, even though it has like 22 million.
We went hard today on our music selection.
Right. So like his most recent post was he was like drinking like a shake or some shit like that. He was like it literally started out with like him with a tech deck and he like did like a trick with it and then he was like oh no, it was like smoothie time or some shit like that.
Smoothie time.
Yeah, smoothie time. What do you think this is? Smoothie time. And then he like does that and then he posts like a reply under it saying, "Alright guys, you guys didn't like my smoothie time tweet, so to make up for it, I'm gonna preview you guys a little demo that I've been working on, some unreleased shit." And then he's like leaning forward to like play it, and then he's like, "Nah, fuck out of here. What do you think this is? It's all smoothie time, baby. Haha."
Smoothie time.
I'll post the video up here too if I can find it.
Time! It's smoothie time! It's time for smoothies! Okay then. Hey, it's smoothie time!
Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick video. I saw some of the comments in relation to the previous post I made titled Smoothie Time, and I realized I may have diarrhea in the mouth. I may have offended some of you with how I landed that kickflip first fucking try and how I'm gonna do it again. Oh my god.
Hey man, I saw your apology video and
Good joke, Paul. Hey guys, Jack here again. So, there's not an easy way to talk about this. I fucked up again. I'm really sorry. I especially the paid internship. I didn't know that that would upset you. So I'm gonna extend an olive branch. Grab onto the branch. Figured I could just preview some music for you guys, just sort of like apology. So here we go. You know. Psych, you son of a bitch. Thought it wasn't smoothie time anymore? What do you think this is? What do you think this fucking is?
Yeah. Nakey Doobie, Jakey. Oh, right. What I wanted to mention too is the like halfway through the chorus, there's like this little like synthy like background sound that he adds. That is a sound from Donkey Kong Country, the underwater level.
Holy
It's
shit.
like a little sample that I use. Like I said, I love his use of his samples. It's so good.
I just hope they don't get in trouble. What kind of, strict Nintendo is. Actually, that's not Nintendo. That's technically Rare.
Rare.
Rare. Because they made that.
No?
Yes.
So you mean to tell me a monkey
Yeah,
is rare?
perhaps.
I know what I was going with. I don't know where I was going with that. I wanted to like come up with something off the top of my head, but I couldn't.
I don't know where you've been going this whole podcast, quite frankly.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, you came here, you said you were vibing for the 10th time,
Well,
I'll
am I
forgive you
lying?
for that.
Am I lying?
I don't know. Honestly, don't. Vibing is such a broad term, so I don't know if you're actually vibing or if you're just, like, putting it off.
I'm just vibing. Or I might, Nah, I'm vibing.
I gotta check.
Vibe check. Oh, man.
This sounds dumb, but I don't get the term vibing. I feel like chilling is, like, more better for me, because if you're chilling, you're just like, you're chilling. But when you're vibing, that could mean anything.
What is that? Wait, no.
Chilling means that you're chilling out. You're cooling off. You know what I mean? That's what it means. You're cooling off. You're taking a load off. You're just cooling down.
Bro.
Vibing. What does that mean?
I'm vibing. What do you mean?
What does that mean?
Just vibing. Oh my god, dude.
What does that mean?
It's just a vibe.
What is a vibe?
You know, just
A vibe is a broad spectrum.
No, it's not.
It is.
I don't get you, man.
What do you mean?
I don't know what you're trying to argue
You're
for.
just. I'm arguing that I don't know what a vibe specifically is.
It's just a vibe. Literally, just chill.
Explain.
Literally, what you just
Explain.
said chill. Just chilling. You literally said it yourself. All right, so like when you brought up the term chilling, I'm just to chill. I was like,
The chill means to cool off. That actually makes sense. What is to vibe?
Bruh.
When I think vibe, I think of jamming, as in I'm listening to music and I'm vibing to it.
Well, yeah, that exactly then. Literally just vibing.
But you're not listening to music right now.
Well, I'm vibing still. Well, sometimes I just have like passive music literally just 24/7 in my head.
Oh my god.
For real though. Real shit.
Some people say that they're vibing with a hamburger. Is like, oh, you're in sync with that hamburger. That's real interesting.
Well, I don't say it like that when I'm eating something.
Some people do. They don't even know what they're saying half the time.
Well, I'll give you the hand on that one. I don't understand that. I'm vibing with this
Just
mac
vibing.
and cheese.
Just vibing at the Krispy Kreme. He wasn't vibing when he broke that fucking neon sign.
But that was like an insane amount of flips that he did. That was kind of impressive.
Yeah, and then he like broke his fucking back on that neon sign. I really want to see the full video.
I don't think
There has to be a full video. There has to be.
You could probably go full detective mode and like find out what that kid's name was.
Like, why would
there was a
you?
report
Like, why
or
would
something.
you? Why would you cut it off like right when the good stuff is? They
Because
obviously edited it.
I imagine so here's the thing is like his friend or whatever was like sitting there and he was like just recording him like saying like just what did he say? We out here at the Krispy Kreme
Yeah, that's the one.
or something like that. And then he like
Back at it again at the Krispy Kreme.
Right, there you go. Back at it again at the Krispy Kreme. Then he runs, jumps, does like a front flip, like corkscrew, like flip from the ground, hits the sign, and then I imagine his friend was like, fuck this, I'm out of here, and like cuts the video and like runs.
I almost do wonder if he did that. Maybe he
like...
didn't record the whole thing for legal reasons.
No, because they still went up then. They still
I know
have
that,
the
but
audacity to like upload it still.
yeah, but the legal loophole was, he did no damage. Like, yeah, I didn't see anything happen. He kicked it, but it didn't hit the ground in my video. Is that kind of legal bullshit loophole?
It did fall off in the video, right?
It fell off, but you could argue that because the video cut early that it didn't break. It just happened to break after they left and ran down the street.
When the fuck did I get a cut on my foot?
I'm
like,
it'd be like that.
I'm like bleeding. Holy shit.
Oh my gosh. Did you kick the neon sign at Krispy Kreme?
No.
Oh my god, imagine that guy did that barefooted. Holy shit. That would have been great.
That would have been great.
Yeah, he would have glass shards in his fucking feet. Then he'd have to record it. He'd sue Krispy Kreme for him kicking the sign.
What do you think Froggy Fresh Krispy Kreme is up to right now?
I don't know if he's making anything anymore. I know he was like, that last album was his last one, right?
Well, he sort of was. I looked into his like history and background and stuff, and like he has been like up until the last time I checked on him was like maybe a year or 2 years ago. But he was like doing he plays the piano and shit like that, so he's doing like actual like covers and shit like that, like on a separate YouTube channel, but obviously it's not as big.
Yeah.
And he has been like at like open mic nights and shit like that, just singing and shit like that.
Well, I know he wanted to do more serious stuff and kind of like part ways with the whole like persona kind of thing that was going on, which I don't blame him. Can't be doing that stuff forever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could just, I don't know. You could pull
you could, yeah, I was just gonna say, you could, I almost feel like what the smart move is to keep doing what you're doing. and make those like songs that he was making, but work on your real shit, like on the part time. And then like when it's finished and stuff, you can just like move on. You know what I mean? Have something good to step out on.
Yeah. I don't know. If I were to like make music and shit like that, I'd probably go like under different names. I wouldn't, release it under the same like serious persona and then like the jokey one. The jokey one, like the ones that like literally just like has like I don't know, stupid like no concept, literally just, literally like Filthy Frank era, but not as edgy for me because I don't think that sort of stuff would fly right now.
Oh no,
No, I'd probably go like
definitely
under
not.
like I don't know, fucking Taquito or some shit like that.
We said you're gonna be little treats though.
Little Teresa, that one's a good one. But for a like serious one, I'll probably just go by like standard actual name.
What if I told you that they're in Far Cry 6? There's a wiener dog with no back legs, and
Yeah,
his name
little
is
wheels, his name's
Chorizo.
Chorizo. I know. He's adorable. He looks a lot like my dog.
Did it? Did you watch any gameplay? Have you watched any gameplay?
No.
Somehow
really.
it looks worse than Far Cry 5. It looks like Far Cry 4 somehow.
The hell?
Maybe with patches. I don't know. If you watch like Donkey's video of it, like he compared it to Far Cry 5, and it's like staggering.
I haven't
Like it looks so beautiful in Far Cry 5, and then when you go to 6, it looks like Far Cry 4. It looks awful.
I haven't seen anything, not even Donkey's like comparison video, so I'll check that out soon.
It just came out yesterday, I think.
Oh,
Maybe.
that's why.
Don't quote me on that.
Oh, I'm gonna quote you on that.
It won't really matter in terms of this podcast, but like it kind of like it almost makes me wonder if they had the A team on 5, since 5 was like it had been so long since the last Far Cry, since 4 came out.
When was the last time, or what was the difference between 4 and 5? Like year difference at least.
Let me see. It was definitely a console, that's for sure. That's the big reason. The console had came out in between. Far Cry 5. And I believe Far Cry 5 came out in like 2019.
Perhaps. Yikes! 2014.
Far Cry 4?
Yeah.
Let me see. Far Cry 5.
2018. There was a 4-year difference. Catch up, man. In 2021, so
2018?
Yeah. There was a 4-year difference.
I guess so. Oh, maybe we didn't play it until like a year later or something like that. Maybe that's what
I think
happened.
so. No.
So that's a 4-year difference. Oh, so they technically had less time to work on this, plus the whole COVID thing.
Well, plus also Far Cry New Dawn. There was at least somebody worked
Yeah.
on that. The team worked on that.
Barely, but yeah, they did. Oh my god.
That's...
Can we talk about that? I finally want to fucking bring that up now that we have an outlet.
All right. Let it
Can I
out.
just say, Far Cry 5, New Dawn. Far Cry 5 is alright. New Dawn, holy shit. That is the worst DLC I've ever played in my life.
Yeah.
Hands down, easily. Like, holy fuck, what were they thinking? The Calypso twins from Borderlands 2 or from Borderlands 3 got nothing on these fucks. Holy shit.
Saying
These
a
people,
lot.
I can't even remember their names. I just know that they're twins. These 2 female twins, it's just like, holy shit, you have no personality. The only thing I remember is one is violent and one is slightly less violent. That's it.
That's literally.
And then when you kill them, it's just like, finally, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they were annoying.
And just to save their fucking asses, they brought back fucking John the Baptist from Far Cry 5. And he looks the same, even though it's been like 20 years or some bullshit like that. I can't remember. It was like 10 years or something like that after that nuclear bomb. Spoiler alert.
God.
We did get some good memes out of that, though.
What sucks is that they like set it up on purpose for like a sequel or something. I could see through their fucking facade. They were trying to go for like, they were milking as much as they could out of it.
You know, I said it was DLC. It is DLC, but they made people pay like full price for it, as if it was like a new game.
Was
That's
it
what
full
got my
price?
gander. Pretty sure it was full
No,
price,
I'm
or
pretty
close to it.
No, it was 40. I'm pretty sure when it first
That's
released.
fucking abysmal for DLC. $40. That is a full game. Do you know how many games you can get that are 10,000 times better? Actually, I'm not even gonna say that because when you divide by 0, it's still 0. Holy shit.
Bruh.
That was awful. The gameplay was the same as 5, obviously. They just splattered fucking neon paint on everything
Yep.
and called it a $40 game and added these bland, useless character like antagonists that did nothing.
No.
In game they came off as like less.
Yeah, the way everything wrapped up was really just a giant wet fart.
It was. It just fucking went on full like it went on like the new Assassin's Creed thing where it's like they kind of went from the science fiction kind of thing to just mystical bullshit at the end for no reason. Like
'Cause
holy fuck.
I was literally like, even it's my experiences with like bad games. I usually don't have like much to say, but for sure, New Dawn is one of the worst games I've played. Right up there with, I know you said the Calypso twins are like have nothing on it, but I was so disappointed with the ending of Borderlands 3 as well.
Oh yeah.
I was literally that night that we finally beat it. I literally was like, wait, is that it?
Yeah. And
Is
then
this how it
fucking
ends?
and then Lilith sings fucking what was it?
Alicia Keys, this girl's
Oh,
on fire.
yes, that summed up the whole thing.
Literally,
That summed up the whole fucking thing. Holy shit, I had never laughed so hard in my fucking life. Oh my god. Oh.
yeah, that I don't think no, right? New Dawn came out in like 2020.
Yeah, it was like a year later.
And then a year later after that, or no, wait, no, Borderlands 3 came out at the same time, right? Not same time, but like same year.
Came out last year, yeah.
20, yeah.
Because we got it on console and all that. And then PC was like down the line or something like that. I can't remember.
we got it later. I got it. I don't know if you got it, but I got it again. This was like months later because
For PC?
yeah, because I didn't like how it played on a PS4.
Yeah, we beat it on PC. We started on console, and then for some reason it hated PlayStation Pro users, and so we took a hiatus for like half a year or whatever it was, and then we finished it on PC, where it was slightly more functional.
For me, it was fun. What I liked, the only thing that I like about Borderlands 3 is the first DLC that came with it. The
Oh yeah,
Handsome
the
Jackpot.
Handsome Jackpot.
That was a really good DLC.
That made it worth it for that shit ending. That was a really good DLC. It reminded me of like the DLC from like Borderlands 2. It's just very quality.
Yeah, it was really good. I liked that one. What was the second one? The fucking tentacle one?
Yeah.
That
That one's alright if you like love HP Lovecraft, but then like who fucking reads that shit aside from me? And then the Western one, I believe, was the one after that. That one was pretty dope, but I just like
no wait no
that one was like
that was like the fourth or fifth one I think. Oh no,
oh
wait,
maybe
no,
that
you're
was
right.
the
No, you're right.
was that the final one? I'm thinking was there only 3 DLCs?
No, there
Oh
was
no, yeah, the Psycho one, the psychedelic Psycho one was
Psychomantis,
the the mental madness of Psycho Creed or whatever. I can't remember.
I don't know.
Oh, the cluster. That's what it
clusterfuck.
was. The fluster cluck or whatever. That's what it was.
No, that's what it is. And
Can't get away with that.
there was one more, but it was so unforgettable. So forgettable.
You mean forget?
It was so forgettable. Let me see.
That was it.
No.
There was only 4 DLCs. I'm fairly certain.
Let's see.
3 DLC.
Handsome Jackpot, God's Love. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there was nothing more than that.
That,
Oh, it was Guns, Love, and Tentacles. That's the name of that one. I
right.
can't remember I like the Western one, but that's just because I like Westerns and it gave you all those cool, like, fucking weapons.
For me, it was the Western / like samurai like look, and this was around the time I like was finishing up watching Westworld, which is a western slash like, and then they're starting to lean into like more like samurai like sort of stuff. So I was really like, I really like that DLC.
I'm not too
I
I'm
don't know.
not too sure how I feel about the idea that they're gonna bring back Tiny Tina's, but you have to pay full price for it as if it's like a new game. I'm not too sure how I feel about that.
I'm not gonna get it day one. I'll probably watch
No.
somebody stream it and like,
I'm gonna wait till it's DLC price. I'm a maximum of $20 I'll spend.
yeah. And then they released Season Pass 2 for Borderlands 3, and Season Pass 2 was literally just designer's cut, which is nothing.
It's content that should have been in the game,
And then
like
director's
besides
cut.
the designer's cut, but it gave you that fourth tree and stuff. People were really pissed off about that. That you couldn't get the fourth tree unlocked unless you paid for it. I was like, holy shit, that's
Yeah,
pretty bad. That was like a 2K decision.
yeah. That sucked.
That was kind of shit. I bought it on sale, but still, it's just like that's kind of alienating people. They were like probably the funnest trees too. I was like, oh, that's kind of an insult. Get like that is literally pay to win. If I ever saw it, if it wasn't competitive.
Oh no. What I also didn't like about 3, this just turned into a Borderlands 3 hating podcast now. Was God, because it's just such a letdown. Literally, it was so much
Yeah.
hype because the most recent one that we got after all this, wasn't it pre-sequel?
Yeah, it was pre-sequel, and then they did that crazy DLC to 2, where
Oh, yeah,
it
2.
transitioned from 2 to 3, which is really cool.
That was really cool, and it was actually pretty good DLC as well.
It was, and it was free
Exactly.
for a short time.
But in my opinion, I really like pre-sequel. I hear that not, I don't know. The latter usually is when I mention pre-sequels, like, oh that, it's all right. But for me, it's like one of my favorites.
I do like it. In terms of story, I think it falls short of 2 just a little bit, but I love the crafting system or the
grinder.
grinder system. That's what. And I was like, so me and apparently everyone else, we were so upset that the grinder wasn't in 3 because a lot of people were asking for it. I was like, that's such a good idea.
It really
It
was.
just it eliminates the need to like spend hours grinding for a chance to get a good gun and have shitty like effects on it anyway.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh my god, I love the grinder. It makes me want to play Borderlands pre-sequel just to fuck around,
To
and
be
I
honest,
like the characters and stuff and the
I-
builds too.
I really like pre-sequel. I kind of have been meaning to like, wouldn't it be nice to like play pre-sequel again?
Yeah, it would be fun. Maybe you could do that next week on your break.
Yeah, honestly, I'm down.
Play pre-sequel and finish movies or whatever.
I would go on and on, but I feel like we've already covered. You got a good idea of what we feel about Borderlands 3 or New Dawn.
New Dawn I'll shit on all day, but 3, I wanted 3 to be good. That's why I'm criticizing it.
Yeah.
The gunplay was fun. The gameplay was perfect. I think the gameplay department was like top notch. The graphics looked amazing, as I would hope it would be. It didn't. It was really poorly optimized at launch, and kind of still is poorly optimized now. If I'll be honest, like I was running it on a 3080, and it was still kind of shitting itself at high textures and stuff. So I was like, that is not good. But yeah, it just in terms of story and decisions in the story, it was really fucking disappointing. Especially like when certain characters died for no apparent reason. Just other than like further heroes that you don't care about.
I really was not a fan of this one character. You already know
I
who
mean,
it is.
Yeah, I can't fucking remember her name.
I remember her name, but
I just know Maya and Lilith don't make it. I had to think about their names. It's been such a long time. I honestly can't remember her name.
Ava.
That's it.
Because I think one of the things is that for the director's cut or whatever it's called, they literally added like more dialogue and more missions for her.
That's so dumb. That is literally just backpedaling. Like, oh, we're adding more character development, as if that should have been in there to begin with. But now you got to pay for it. So of course you're gonna love this character development for a character you fucking hate and pay for it. Holy shit. Maybe 3 was worse than New Dawn. With New Dawn, I knew what I was getting.
I don't know. Well, yeah, that's the
I
thing.
knew.
We literally got it on set. We were like, all right, we know this is gonna be
Yeah,
bad.
we knew what we signed up for, but that made it somewhat enjoyable. Like the pain was enjoyable, but holy shit, 3 was just like there was so much hype. The
There
trailers are
was.
so good.
I remember literally the initial remember that weird statue looking of the Psycho mask, but it showed a white figurine of every character.
Yeah, that was so fucking cool.
I know, that was literally the first ever reveal of even the idea of Borderlands 3. Everyone knew they were working on it, but we were just when?
It's literally what made me laugh was it was literally like a rip off of the Avengers thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
For Endgame.
Yeah.
It was literally just a rip off, but I think that was the joke. Even though it looked fucking amazing.
It did. I really liked it.
I was just also what disappointed me is they made the 4th tree and all that, and then they just flat out sold everyone they weren't gonna make any new characters. They were just gonna add another tree to everyone. I was like,
literally not
that is
adding
kind
a
of
character. Yeah, not even adding a character. That's really
just one. I didn't want to in 2 that the characters in 2 are fun and all, but I feel like you could have just added 1 and 2 and made a really good character, just one good character.
Mm-hmm.
Because personally, I do not like Gage that much. She's all right.
I just don't think any of the characters are interesting.
I like Gage as a character, but I think as a playable character, she's kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of these new Borderland protagonists, a lot of them are pretty forgettable. The playable characters.
No.
Yes.
For one, you had Roland, Lilith, Mordecai, and
I'm talking about the new ones.
yeah. Then 2, you got Zero, Maya, and Miguel, and
Miguel?
yeah, Maya and Miguel. Bruh.
The Gunzerker?
Fucking with you. It's Salvador. Maya and
So
Miguel, some
you were
PBS
buying time to remember his name.
Maya and Miguel, some PBS show.
You forgot Axton, by the way.
That's forgettable.
I don't know. I think Axton's fun.
I just never gave Axton a try, but I don't know.
It's pretty fun. It's just
Cool Ninja Man.
standard.
Cool Ninja Robot.
I agree. I wanted to I wanted to make myself throw up. So when this was before I had a PC and all that, but when PlayStation VR was going around, they had the Borderlands 2 VR edition.
Right.
And I was playing as fucking Zero, and it was so fun to swing his sword around in real space. It was fun. Even though the game was poorly optimized and shit. God.
And then pre-sequel had all right, and then what's her name? Mech Lady and Krieg. I forgot the name of that lady with the robot. She has
Mose?
red hair. Yep,
Red hair?
I think. I don't know.
No. You
Yes.
can't remember them. She has brown hair.
Oh yeah, she does.
Hazel hair.
Yeah. Close to red. Pre-sequel has Claptrap, Nisha, Athena, and
Wilhelm.
Wilhelm. That's his name. Wilhelm.
And then Ice Lady, I can't remember her name.
Baroness? I don't remember.
Baroness. That's not her name though, you know what I
That's her
mean.
Class.
It's Hammerlock's sister.
Hammercock.
Isn't it Olivia or something like that? I
I
can't
don't fucking know.
It's
She
not
fucking
Olivia.
dies for no reason in 3.
I mean, that was pretty satisfying killing her in 3. She was honestly, she should have been the fucking villain this whole thing.
Yeah. Calypso. Well, I mean, the thing is, it's hard to really make something as bad equally or as threatening as Handsome Jack.
It's all about like perceived power and stuff like that. He had like that kind of like the way he like said his lines and stuff. It was just very like you'll love to hate him kind of guys, you
Yeah.
know. When these new people, you just hate them because they're fucking boring or they say like cringy dialogue from Twitch that'll age in 10 years immediately. Where Handsome Jack is talking about fucking pretzels. I feel like if you compared like the age quality of Jack and these Calypso twins, like there's no comparison. It's just like one is like a wine and one is like milk. It's
Yeah.
awful.
Oh my god. Ew.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Wine
yeah, I
just
get
gets
it.
better over time, and then
No,
the
no,
fucking
just-
milk is like dead within the year, within the
Oh.
month.
Alright.
And then New Dawn is just like, I don't fucking remember anything these people said other than I'm going to kill you.
Oh. So, I think that about wraps up our podcast.
We gotta head out and play our
Stop.
3DSs. Did I say that last time?
Yes. We're not ending it that way.
I'm just vibing over here. What can I say?
I don't appreciate your jokes here, man. You think you're funny, you're not.
I don't think I'm funny. I know I'm funny.
Alright.
It's perceived power.
Shut the fuck up. We'll see you next time, guys.